shares of Ulta trading lower, down double digits this morning, down about 10%, 10.5%. The company did beat analyst expectations on earnings and revenue. Earnings at $6.88 a share. That doesn't matter, though. Investors aren't liking the company's full-year outlook. The cosmetics retailer lowered its forecast for operating margins, now expecting 14.5% to 14.8%, down from 14.7% to 15%. One of the factors hurting margins, and we heard this talked about at various retailers, is shrink, as they call it, or theft, as we know it. A story we've been seeing at a lot of the retailers this quarter. And keep in mind, we know that Ulta has a big presence in Target. Target was highlighted that as a big problem within that retailer. So you're certainly seeing the effect of that. Ulta also talked about kind of some of the trends of, they've seen some strength with people returning to office and buying the latest beauty trends, but that's cooled some.
Yeah, I mean, sales are not the problem here. Comp sales were up 9.3%. That was better than estimated. So now we've heard from Target, we've heard from Dollar Tree, we've heard from Ulta that have really talked about this theft problem here. The interesting thing here in Ulta is it's gotten worse. It's not necessarily new, but it's gotten worse. And the company said they put in place a bunch of measures last year,
right,
and they thought it was going to get better, and it didn't. Those measures were not successful. They talked about the need for law enforcement and for maybe some help from municipal authorities, et cetera. So obviously this is a big and growing problem.
People are selling lipstick. I mean, that can fit. I'm encouraging that.
But that's not the problem that we're talking about here. We're not talking about an individual going into these stores and selling.
It's organized crime.
It's organized crime. If it was just like these one-offs, that wouldn't be as big an issue.
Right.
It seems to be that it is a more organized fashion. So it's a really interesting story that we're going to continue to